March has always been the busiest crawl space month for us. Take a look. This is an old video from about 10 years ago.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here in Charlotte, North Carolina with Apple Drains. Today we're going to take a look at how a French drain works inside your crawl space. And we made a little animation to help illustrate how water comes through the wall, up through the ground, and of course how the French drain, which we call a gravel perforated pipe, removes the water from the crawl space. If you have any questions, please feel free to go to the website and use our service sign up. We try to respond to all of the emails, especially within our service area, but it doesn't really matter where you live, our country, another country. We know our videos are really making a splash out there, so again, if you have any questions, just email the site and we'll be happy to try to answer your questions. Take a look at the video.
As you look at the crawl space, you see a foundation wall and a footer. First we lay a gravel base to lay our perforated pipe in. Next we lay the perforated pipe. Water begins to come under the foundation wall and across the footer. The water drops through the gravel and then floods up into the perforated pipe. As the water rises in the trench, it flows through the gravel, then up into the pipe. The pipe leads to a sump pump, where the pump lifts the water up and out of the crawl space. Notice how there are voids between each stone. This is so that the water can flow easily through the gravel. A base of gravel is very important. It allows water to flood up into the holes much faster. So whether the water is coming from the wall or from the ground, it will flow into the pipe and be carried away. So the more gravel around the pipe means even better flow. Placement of the pipe is also very important. We suggest the pipe be placed just below the top of the footer. As water enters the crawl space, it flows across the top of the footer, then down into the gravel, then the pipe carries it away. The system moves the water from both the wall and from underground and carries it away to a sump pump. First, let's look at the drawing. You have a foundation wall, which is the wall to your crawl space. You have a footer, which is solid concrete down deep in the ground. The outside grade is the level of soil on the outside of the wall. The inside grade is the level of soil inside the crawl space. As it begins to rain, water will pool up alongside of the foundation wall. It finds its way to the footer and slowly seeps into the crawl space. As it does, it begins to saturate the soil. This causes the water table to rise, and soon you will see water sitting on top of the soil in the crawl space. Now look at the wall with a footer tile inside the crawl space. This time, as the water pools up on the outside and comes down along the brick wall, it will flood through the gravel and into the perforated pipe, which is channeled away to a sump pump. Footer tiles not only help keep the crawl space dry, but they help prevent foundation damage, as well as wood rot on the joists above, and they help prevent termites. And this is Chuck with Apple Drains Drainage Contractors in Charlotte, North Carolina.